What's up, y'all? It's a sneaker aficionado, the solution, and I'm going to talk about this amazing steal I got today, man. I know I told y'all the last video I was not going to cop any more kicks this month, and I didn't make it. I fell short by 3 days, and I found these Vapor Max 2016s, and this is me rebellion versus these Vapor. Well, these are Air Max 2016. I'm rebelling against the Vapor Max that just were released for $190. And I tried them on. I'm just not feeling those sneakers, y'all. You can't change my mind. I don't care how much you hype them on. President Barack Obama could put them on. He could give me a pair, and they'll probably just sit on the shelf. I tried them on, not feeling them. You can't tell me how comfortable they are because they aren't comfortable for me. And I'm really peculiar about what I consider comfort at the previous job I used to do. I'm big on what's on my feet. But I got these for $60 at Ross. Ross at the Wonderlands of America Mall. It used to be Crossroads Mall at the I-10, 410 interchange here in San Antonio. I told you I always tell you where I get the sneakers from. It's a dead mall. The only thing that's really keeping this mall together and alive is there's a Burlington and a Ross at the end of the mall. Other than that, there's a bunch of little boutique shops and stuff. There's actually a sneaker shop in there they got like an inside swap meet area. It's very, very peculiar. Weird to see that inside of a mall. But anything to keep the mall going and viable. And it's just a very peculiar place. So I've been meaning to get over there for a while. I was in the area because I had to take care of some stuff earlier. And I said, oh, well, I might as well try. I'm right across from it. So I went in. And I was headed to the Ross first, but I said, let me go into Burlington and see what the Burlington had. The Burlington had a lot of Pumas. Burlington is putting out a lot of Pumas. I was at one earlier, and I just passed on a bunch of them. I got the video. Not sure if I'm going to include it because it was a lot of the same stuff when I went in there and copped like 2 or 3 pair a few weeks ago, about a month ago. So I got these, and I'm happy with them. I'm actually really impressed by the comfort. I don't know where I was at when these were released. I must have been walking by these things, or it's just my inability to grasp a good feel about the fly knit. I'm just not a fan of the fly knit material. One thing they did do that I noticed, this is one of the things that turned me off the fly knit. Right here in the toe box, this normally isn't reinforced like this, and your toes are all taking the shape of the shoe and everything. It looks bad, but they did reinforce the toe box. It's semi-rigid, and that's a good thing, which is one of the big reasons why I bought it, because now my toes don't look crazy at the front of the shoe. But once you lace them up, they look really good on foot, and they actually they got this nice support system right here with these straps, and they kind of cinch in when you lace them up. They pull in. So there's a lot of support. And being that I'm a former collegiate runner, people ask me, would you run in these? And no, I run in certain shoes. These are basically a fashion shoe for me. And I'm going to keep on that because what really got me too was this translucent sole. I'm really feeling this translucent sole right here with the Air Max unit right in the entirety with this cool blue translucent sole right here. It looks really good. So I got a lot of stuff I can hook this up with, and I'm happy. This was a steal. Back to some shoes that I said I would not purchase. I basically low-key sneak dissed these shoes, and they just weren't my thing, but I love purple, so I copped some Vans, y'all. Go ahead and say it. Man, you are full of it. But look at the price point. Look at that, $25. And you see the original price right there, $60. Okay, I love purple. I might customize these. I have yet to customize a pair of sneakers, and this is canvas fabric, so these are easily customizable, and they okay. They aren't extremely comfortable, but they're all right. I'm not sure if I ever wear these. If I don't customize them, they might just sit on the shelf just in case. I might sell them off. You never know. But just to say I have them, that's me being frivolous. I do that sometimes. But as you can see, I got my 90s get up right here. I'm looking impressed. You know, I got the polo bucket. You know, I'm looking great, even though I got my tactical watch on. But let's talk about something. I'm really happy that the big name shoe tubers. You know, I'm a new dude. All right, they call me a sneaker OG because I was around when a lot of these sneakers were released originally. The more retro sneakers, anyway. I was alive for the '80s. All right, I was there. I remember the '80s. They're addressing the fact that you don't have to be pushed to buy $100, well, over $100 sneakers. They're actually doing videos on sneakers for under $100, and there's some dope kicks out there, kids. And I'm talking to the teenagers out there. Don't let these hype beasts online say these are the kicks that you have to have, and you're going to be so cool if you wear those. You can look fresh by establishing your own fresh. Like me, I don't let anyone dictate what I wear. When I was much younger, I used to kind of sort of do that, but I still had my own sense of flavor and flair. But I did my own thing. I'm not going to have somebody tell me, hey, you need to have these kicks. Hence the Vapor Max that are 190, and I don't know why they're 190. A lot of my sneakers, 90% of my sneakers I have in my closets back there and on those racks are under $100. Either I got them down via discounts or they were simply under $100. And I look new produce fresh when I hook it up. I'll have on some $50 kicks and people look like, wow, man, you look incredible. And they think I paid $150 for the shoes. No, the shoes don't make you. The person makes the shoe, okay? And that's why the hype beast thing is who's telling you to buy those shoes. If you're trying to start a collection, chasing these $150 and $200 sneakers are not going to get you where you want to be fast enough, because you have to get up to that. And if you got parents that are just kicking you out that kind of money, or you got a decent little job and that's all you're doing with your money, it's yours. So be it. If you're copping shoes in a discount manner and the grade of the shoe is, you're like, hey, it's my money, I'm going to buy those anyway, you know what I'm talking about, that's on you. However, you don't have to feel compelled to chase these high-end sneakers that are over $200, over $150. You don't have to do that, all right? And I have an amazing collection, and all my shoes look great for me. I mean, I gives 4 hot summer dams about what somebody gonna say about money. It's my money. I earned it, okay? And trust me, if you knew what I had to do to earn my money, you would shut up, okay? You would shut up, okay? I'm gonna leave it at that. Next thing I'm gonna talk about are the people on comments that live under the bridge, little trolls. Okay, I don't engage trolls, because here's how trolls work. If you don't enter, they're clowns basically. I'm going to say it. If you don't give applause to the crowd, to the clowns, and you don't give them a crowd, the clown is nothing more than a person looking silly in an outfit with a red nose and some colorful hair and some long shoes. So if you're a king and you feel like you need to be entertained by the court jester, so be it. Well, if you write a little low-key sneak diss comment, or you want to play grammar police or whatever, I'm not going to engage you. Okay, you're not going to get that from me. I'm way too grown and mature to feed into stuff like that. It's not going to work. Okay. Now, will I crack a joke about something I saw? Yeah. Okay. And I got a nice little joke that's coming for somebody too, because you've done it one too many times. I gotta get you now. You know, I just don't think you give a damn anymore. All right. And I gotta get you. All right. Stop using Purex. You know what I'm talking about. No, he's a good dude. He's a good dude. He know what I'm talking about, though. Stop using that Darragon Purex. That's why you got that problem. You use some Darragon Game, some Tide or something. That's why you got that issue. But I'm the sneaker aficionado. I'm out here. Remember, like the channel, The Solution with an exclamation mark. Subscribe. 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 I need that. Remember, it's not how much you paid for them. It's why did you pay that much for them. And I'm out here. Boom.